What's up, everybody? It's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week. And Dr. Roto, if you haven't been over to the site, head over to the site. We have Doc's Roto Visionaries, Better Visionaries, Lose Giving It Up. We got a game on in the other room right now. The family's watching, man. Go Chiefs, right? But man, this game needs more scoring. I got some stuff. But let's get to the Ultra Contrarian Show. Oh, yeah. Man, it's time to bring the pain. Last week was a good week. It shouldn't have been on FanDuel. Somehow I cashed in the 50-50. So if I could cash in the 50-50, then you should have cashed in the 50-50. Of course, that was the big 50-50 because, man, hey, things happen. It was just a slow week. However, on DK, it was fire. That lineup put up a lot of points. And so that just shows the differences with the site sometimes. Is I think on DK, I was about a 135 or something like that. And on FanDuel, it was like a 110. So, that being said, hey, we're just going to get back to it. I want to get really freaking crazy this week because, man, it's Christmas. It's the holiday season. This is Black Friday. So here's your Black Friday special, right? You're going to put this lineup in. You're going to win some big money. And then when you take that money, you can go buy the family some Christmas presents or go buy yourself a nice Christmas present or just come visit Dr. Roto. We'll give you more fantasy advice and we can win you some more money. There's a lot of possibilities here, people. So let's get to it. FanDuel count as a win, 10-3 for the year. Draftkings 9-4 for the year. That's crazy. I'm really happy, excited about that. Again, we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it flying, making sure that we keep getting these wins and trying to make sure that we can get you to build a bankroll so we have that money for the Super Bowl. And then that's when we're just going to blow it all. That's what we do. Unless, of course, along the way, you'd have played a few weeks ago when I was hitting big. But at the same time, if you're using our optimizer and taking our stats over the last few weeks, we've literally have been hitting betting dangerously, as well as lose hits, as well as everything else. Man, there's so much going on. There's been a 5. We've had 2 5-digit wins, a 6-digit win, and we've had a few 4-digit wins this year, and a lot of 3-digit wins. So it's just this is happening, and this has been really hot going on. When it's been really hard with, of course, people getting in fights, getting injured, and just game flows going away from some players. So let's get to it. Let's get to the Ultra Contrarian players this week. So again, my players that I'm mentioning right here are my targets. I will mention the little sways that might play with that, and we're going to get into it. And then at the end, we'll give you your DK and FanDuel lineup because both of them are going to be different, but there's also a way that you can drop off of people and bring that money up just because of the pricing on both sites. But you'll see where I'm kind of going with this and where I'm attacking this week. Yeah. All right. Quarterback, Kyler Murray. We're looking at 6,100 on DraftKings, 7,700 on FanDuel. That's not bad. Kyler's going to get in a lot of work. He's going to be playing Minnesota. Minnesota is definitely going to be chucking the ball. Aaron Jones is going to be a meaty matchup. So you're going to wonder, hey, what are you running it back with? Well, I'll tell you, I'm not going to run it back. I'm going to run it with the
Macho pick of the week. Oh, yeah, it's Kyren Williams.
7,200 on DraftKings. I'm going to play him all day. 7,200 for one of the most deadliest running backs on the slate that could possibly get over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, even 3. It's Kyren Williams, 7,200, 8,400 on FanDuel. Let's hit it over. Running back. Now, this is back and forth, and this is going to be massive chalky. But sometimes I like to be a little bold and call the chalk in the face. Bucky Irving. Now, let's hope that he gets way too much work out of the pass game. 7,200 on DraftKings, really pricey. 8,400 on FanDuel. So he is going to be up there. Let's hope he gets that work. It's Carolina, though. I don't care if there's a 3-headed monster back there in Tampa Bay. Of course, if you want to avoid that, come off of him and go to James Conner, right? So Cooper Kupp, he is going to slay it this week, man. I'm just telling you. And the Rams and the Saints get together too. They get some grudges. There's always been grudges ever since that whole, that pass interference call that wasn't called. And then we went to the Super Bowl. They've been salty ever since that, man. So this game always has something. Cooper Kupp, 7,200 again, and 9,000. He is $300 more than Puka Nacua. So if you want to come down to Puka, who will also get work in this game, then definitely you can do that as well. We're going to go with the Adonai Mitchell, 3,900 on DraftKings. You knew I was going to have somebody that was cheap, especially that Downs has been ruled out. That means, of course, people are going to go into Pittman. I looked at Pittman. He's around 5,000. Mitchell's giving me more bang for my buck. I feel that he's going to be a big part of that game, of course. And look, the savings on DraftKings is definitely well worth it. 5,000 on FanDuel. That's a nice price too. So I'm able to get him in, allowing some extra cash. Now, I normally don't pay up for tight end, but since the Cincinnati Bengals cannot defend the tight end and the Steelers use Pat Freiermuth a lot, as well as their backup tight end, Washington, you're going to see them get a lot. But if Freiermuth can get that touchdown in this game, because this is another one of those Steelers. Now, Steelers and Ravens always have those 19-16 kind of games. I'm telling you, this always go. That's why you listen to Bring the Pain. I literally watch all of the Steeler games like most people, but it's a little more crazier in this household because, I live with a Steeler fan too. And sometimes I'm rooting against their team and I get yelled at. So I got to be watching myself. Walking on eggshells, people. But look, Cincinnati is not good against the linebacker or tight end. So, well, their linebackers don't cover the tight end as well. So that way, this gives you a sneaky option. He's probably going to be under 1%, 2% owned. So this is, again, if he does anything like gets 5 catches, go 80 yards, heck, 100 yards, but I don't think he's going to get that unless he gets a really long touchdown. And a touchdown, you're definitely going to have your slate breaker rating, Pat Freiermuth. It's 3,500 on DraftKings, so he is a little more expensive, which then if you don't feel good with that, I'm good with you going with the tight end Johnson in the Saints game. So you could kind of come down and stack that Saints game that you're kind of going on. Wait, you're sticking the Saint games? Rob, you haven't even mentioned the Saint. Yo, Heat Override is going to mention a Saint real quick. He's 5,100 on FanDuel. That's Pat Freiermuth, of course. So that right there is perfect pricing on FanDuel. I will say Tommy Tremble for the Carolina Panthers does look really sneaky since my guy Sanders was coming through for us last week and got injured. He got injured. He would have won so much more money, man. But hey, things happen. Anyway, Alvin Kamara, 7,700 on DraftKings and 8,300 on FanDuel. Again, that is how I'm stacking and attacking the Rams game. If you want to put Stafford in, I do like Carr as quarterback. FanDuel, he's 5,100. And he's really cheap or his DK, he's 5,100. FanDuel, I mean, let's get, if that's what you're going to do, that's how you get the extra money. Why? Because you'll just see where I'm kind of going with that. And they did price somebody under him, but I went to him because it was kind of a little easier. So defense, Cardinals. Now the Cardinals and the Titans defense are both 2,400 on DraftKings. I'm fine with both of them. Titans will be safer. Cardinals give you the upside. Yeah, I noticed that the Cardinals, but Kirk Cousins has been throwing interceptions, and Kirk Cousins doesn't do well under a pass rush, and the Cardinals have been getting a pass rush on. This has led to multiple games with multiple sacks, of course, but I mean, they most of the time between the Titans and the Cardinals are scoring double digits a little more than the Titans right now. So let me take that. If hey, we get a pick 6 out the deal, we'll get that. Remember, our guy Buda Baker is back there. IDP, what we do, we hero up. IDP hero hashtag. So let's get to it. And so that being said, the Titans are 3,300 on FanDuel. So, and the Cardinals, I think, are about 35 or 36. So that kind of makes it that extra 300. If you want to move up to them because you're feeling froggy, but you're not, because you're feeling like you don't want to play them, or, hey, come off Cooper Kupp because he has $9,000 on there, and you go to Puka and you do that sway, then you're going to go 8,700. You have that $300 to hit the Cardinals defense if you want to, or anybody else around that thing, because, that's the kind of differences of the thing. All right, let's get to the Ultra Contrarian Lineups. This is going to be a straight crazy ass lineup. There's going to be there's my mini stack that I kind of just named, and it's kind of do it. We're going Kyler Murray, Kyren Williams, Bucky Irving, Cooper Kupp, Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, forgot to give you that. Marvin Harrison Jr., 6,000 and 6,900 on FanDuel. Of course, 6,000 on DK. So Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, that was my match. That's what's up. It's about to hit it. We got Mitchell. Then we have Freiermuth, Kamara. Then we have the Cardinals defense. On FanDuel, we're switching it up. I love the way he's been playing, and we're going with the New England quarterback. Super duper cheap, 6,700 on FanDuel, giving you all sorts of stuff, and he is getting that work. He goes 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, and he costs this amount of money, 6,700, I think it was. Bang. That's what I'm saying. Bang. I'm playing him naked because I don't need anybody. But if you really want take that extra $300 I was talking about, come off of Cooper Cup, go to Puka. Then you could come off of Fryermuth, maybe, and you could maybe get up to Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry, I think, is 39 or 4,000 on DraftKings. So thinking around Fanduel, he's probably going to be around 59. So I didn't really look him up because I wasn't really trying to play it like that. But Bucky Irving, Coburn Williams, Cooper Cup, Marvin Harrison, Adonai Mitchell. We got Pat Fryermuth, Alvin Kamara, and of course, the Titans defense. There's your Ultra Contrarian lineups. Good luck, everybody. And as always remember to bring the pain. Have a great Black Friday, everybody. Happy holidays. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and may the points be with you. Yeah.